Hi guys, Andy Dramatic Aquatics, and that time has arrived, and that is the time to put the humongous, gigantic, inverted aquarium inside this little tiny motor. Now we've got one or two things along the way before we can do it. If you like health and safety, please turn over and watch somebody else. This is us trying to get this in the car the simplest way, and we're just doing it on spec as we go and being creative along the way. There is no plan as such other than lift it up, tip it up and drop it down. Let's see how we get on. Right, with the floor, what's been happening is with 3 ton of water on there, the floor has actually dipped a little bit. So what we're trying to do is we need a level surface for the aquarium to sit on, well, more for it to stand. So we've got these metal bars and we've got these wrapped up in duct tape, and they're just going to go across the floor like this, and then hopefully we're going to balance the stand on these bars. Let's have a go and see. It passes the stand up, please. Mind the windscreen. Thank you very much. Ooh. A little bit tricky. Just a little bit. And of course I've got to get this the right way around. Ow. Oops. We definitely do with a bit more space. Oh dear. Right. Get these lined up. And there we go. That should be in the middle-ish. One off the mirror. And that'll do for that. Now all we need to do to make sure that it doesn't fall off here when we try putting the tank in, because it is a little bit wobbly, we could drill some holes into the metalwork. That would take time and we haven't got a drill. So we'll just make some holes. And what we have got is some of these little dudes. So I'm going to pop one of these under the bottom of the leg, and the leg will sit in there just like that, and I'm going to gaffer tape it off. A little bit like that, just hold it in place, and then we're just going to plug it all down as tight as we can. Make sure that the hole doesn't move. And there we go, that's that done. Now all we need to do is to make the hole, and all we're going to do is a little crisscross like that, and the legs will do the rest. Now hopefully those legs are going to go straight into them holes like that. And then we'll just push that forward a little bit. Here we go. Now let's get the tank. Got some grass on here. This is for the tank to sit on. Now all we need is a tank. I think the idea is I'm going to get inside the tank and lower it down like this. We'll see. So bringing the tank this time is Yardy and Liam and young Adam. Here we go. Get her up here. Oh, that's a beautiful bloke in the back of this tank. It's my reflection, by the way. We were going to that, just came across it. Whoa. Okay, so, hang on. This is actually the back. This right, piece here is the back, too. So we need to flip it over twice. Here we go. That's one. Right. And now hopefully this is going to slide into this hole and go straight in the frame.
So remember, you're going to lean in.
Do I need in the frame? I need in the frame.
Yes. Then you're going to catch the top. You're going to catch the top and hold the weight whilst we level it up, and then you duck down.
So you put your scarf on, is he?
You're holding the whole weight, hands up, holding like that. Ready? Slide in. I hope it doesn't affect the top. Hold on. Just take it slow. It seemed like a good idea in my head.
Right. You still got the weight?
You're going to have to catch the top. You need to hold the weight.
Hold on.
It's getting stuck yet.
Hold on. One of you want to get on the roof. But if we can get a hand.
That's it.
That's it. Right, Andy. You're going to have to guide it in. Is it going in? Yeah? You're not throwing the feet, I wish the top of there, are you? Good stuff.
You get the weight. Make your frames come out. Oh, I tried them now. Your frames come out the feet. Yep, we're in.
You alright?
That one. And that one. I can't see either of the two. Just end it.
Fill it with water now.
Huh?
Fill it with water now.
Oh, yeah. When you get out, you need to go and watch the back of the car, make it a bit easier.
Start filling it with water.
That sun wasn't on there.
That's the hard bit over now. Now we're just going to get out. So out.
Wasn't bad
If
for
your
pond
friends
actually.
got out on a mosquito.
That went better than I thought it was going to go.
He's not getting off like that.
Ah! Who said
Are you
that
still
would
in
be
the car?
impossible? Right, that one's squashed. And that one's squashed, but it's not out, so it's alright. Right? That's that now. What am I do now?
Trying to get your head out, trying to get you. Never get your shoulders out.
Home sweet home, eh?
I thought there was going to be enough space there, mate.
You wouldn't have estimated the size of your head.
Hold on, I've got an idea.
We'll have to lift the tank back
Your
up
head
the
a
grave.
little bit in case the roof goes down. Which side had more room? Which side had slightly more room? Right, you're coming out this way.
Just take these things on.
Oh, good lads, good lads, good lads. Hang on, because the brain's not lifted.
Ah, it's alright.
Yeah, you got it?
We've got the tank.
Incredible.
Quick as you can, if you don't want them feet to give way, whereas you're halfway in between.
Right. Oh shit, that's a tight one. I've got anywhere to go. That's it, I'm out.
Right.
Rest that back down.
Whoa.
Back in the feet. That one's out now.
That's alright.
Just have to twist it back.
Oh yes, once you go that way, just a little tiny bit.
Both best for hitting, boys.
I'll fine tune that in the morning. So there we go. Thanks to Yardy, young Adam and our William, we've actually got the tank in there. No accidents. Health and safety, it was thought of beforehand, and that's how it was so smooth in getting that tank in there. Now from here, it probably doesn't look too extravagant at the moment. However, very, very soon, it's going to look absolutely amazing. Can't wait to find out. So to make it look a little bit prettier, we're going to put some of these plants inside. However, plant pots, they're going to stand out a mile against the grey. So all I've done is wrap one up in tin foil, and hopefully that will reflect the colour of grey. It'll hopefully become practically invisible. Now for the fun bit, and that's getting these out of here. So where they've just been a little bit too tight in there for getting in and getting out, getting equipment in and sorting filters out, etc. We've decided we're going to get Peter to put another hole in the roof so that we've got some access. Here he is. And there we go, we've got a second sunroof. Now we can get in there and get this thing put together. And there we go, some plants in. Just hides the frame a little bit. Doesn't look great at the moment, but obviously the plants have got to settle in. And from the front you can see, and the tank goes right the way up. So there'll be fish swimming around. That biorb has got to go inside the car, but unfortunately it's not quite having any of it. Another little bit cutting out to do. However, the plants need some water, so we've got water going in, and that'll do for tonight. So the next thing to do is to get this thing filled up with water all the way at the top and get the fish in. So managed to get the filter in the back. Bit difficult to see, but you can see the water running out there. There's still the biorb to go in there, just need to make the roof a bit bigger. And in here we've got the pump. Now the pump I've actually put underneath the giant inverted aquarium. So what it's doing is it's feeding the filter, but it's also causing some flow in there, as you can see. So we get asked, how does the water not get stagnant? That's exactly how, because you've got water running in there all the time. From the front, it's still a bit messy because the plants need a few days to settle in. But you can see it's starting to take shape. So there we go, biorb's now in place, looking cool. That's one inverted tank. And we're just putting some more water in there now, raise the level up, and then we'll get the hoover out and get the tank filled with water. So it's actually been a few days now. We've got the plants in, got some water in, and then took busy. However, what I want to do is I just want to show you how much flow actually goes into this inverted tank. So you can see there, that's off the water fountain, and it's pumping up as well as pumping up to the back of the car into the filter box, which is hidden there, and you can just see it running out the bottom. The biorb's ready to go, that's ready to fill up, and hopefully it's going to stay on those tiny little brackets. But let's get this big dude filled up, man. So what I've done on here, this is the pipe that I'm going to pass into the inverted aquarium, and on there just attached a Coca-Cola bottle full of air. So hopefully it'll keep the top of the tube out of the water, then I'm not hoovering in water. Hopefully it should go straight in. So, bottles in, let's give it a try. Here we go. Not bad at all. Now the tricky bit, getting the bottle out. And there we go. One bottle retrieved. One full tank of water. 330 litres in less than 30 seconds. Now that's how to fill up the tank. Now what we've got to do is the bio. So this one's a little bit more difficult because we don't want to use the hoover in case it takes too much air out all at once and the ball just tips over, which has happened before, and they don't do too well if they tip over. So this one, good old lungs. Alright, the pipe's in. And there we go. We've now got a crystal ball in there as well. Give this 5 minutes, chuck a few fish in, see what effect we get. See what else we can put in. And so the fish are in, half a dozen of them anyway. And that's enough for now. What I've done is I've put the smoke machines on. And get yourself a load of this, man. Look at that. Camera sometimes has bother focusing in on the smoke, but there we go. There's a jellyfish in the biobe as well. From Fish Are Fun, the original floating jellyfish. I put the jellyfish in there for the simple reason the ordinary goldfish are a little bit big. We're getting smoked out in there now. But that looks absolutely incredible. Magical. So it's been a few hours now and it's getting dark. It's about 10:15 at night. The biobe is starting to tip over just with the weight that's been in there for a few hours. So all I'm going to do is just take a little bit of water out. That should be, let a little bit of air in. Hopefully it'll not fall over. That should be steady enough now until tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed as well, the fish will be in this side tomorrow night. Let's wait and see. And this is the first fish to venture into the inverted aquarium. Fish have actually been in for around 24 hours now and are just starting to go in themselves, and that's only because I've dropped a little bit of food in there. But there's the magic. You can see the fish flying through the plants, which you can clearly see are in the fresh air. because they're wiggling a little bit. And there's the fish going back under the water. Wow! That is definitely the sort of effect I wanted. Let's just zoom in a little bit more and totally hide that silicon line. There we go, that's better. Just at the bottom there's a few more fish starting to venture in. How exciting is this, man? And that is just absolutely amazing to see, especially when you have to look for the silicon lines of the tank. You would never know that there was a tank there. Absolutely incredible. And of course it'll look even better once that water clears. That's just stuff settling down and all the plants that's in there, but look at that. How amazing is that? But the question is, which one's going to be first to venture out of the car? And here we go. Looks like it could be a shabunkin. There's his tail, man. Oh, he was getting high. He's thinking about it again. Like, what's up here? No. He says, you go first, dude. I can sit and watch this all night. Go on, get up there. Is he going to go? No. Well, she's made to go first. There we go, that is the first fish upstairs in the inverted tank. And he's gone straight back down again. Hang on, there he is again. He's actually just left the car. How incredible is that? I'm loving this. Loving it, loving it, loving it. He's up there, look. He's on top of the car. Get in. What's this? On top of your car? Fish. Oh my goodness gracious me. Look at that. And back into the car. And of course looking like they're still out of water. If I can just zoom in here and lose these silicon lines, man. There you go. They're flying out of the sunroof. And into the atmosphere. Wow. There we go. So the shabunkins were first to venture out of the car. Now how far up are they going to go? That is the question. Let's just pull back and have a look. Starting to get a little bit higher. We've had fish kept in this for well over 6 months. Goldfish, and never lost one out of about 500, man. If you're wondering about birds, birds just land on the top. They never seem to fly into it. So there's no problem there. And you might think, well, maybe they might. Well, they don't fly into many greenhouses. This is no different. Unless it's a passing seagull, of course, and spots a fish. And there we go, man. These dudes are heading up. Right at the very, very top, and they get the reward of the food. Look at that. Looks like there's a few more now starting to get a little bit braver and venturing into the bottom part of the tank. Disappeared again, but look at them too, they're loving it. Well guys, we're going to come back and have a look at this tank in just a couple of days when it's nice and clean, and we'll have more of the smoke machines and more colour changing lights, so make sure that you get back, stick us on notifications so you can see it with all of its lights on, smoke on the water and fish flying around everywhere. But for tonight folks, thanks for watching, good night.